Hello, everyone. My name is Katie Cleary, and I am a program manager here at Magic. I am very excited because I am here today with one of our lovely mentee mentor pairs from the girls' middle school, and they are going to talk with me about their 2024-2025 Magic session. So we'll start off by just having them introduce themselves. Anika, if you would start us off.
My name's Anika G.
Okay,
And
wonderful. Oh, go ahead.
oh, that's it.
Okay, great. And then Juhi.
Hi, my name's Juhi. I'm Anika's mentor and I'm a software engineer at DocuSign.
Thank you. Thank you both so much for taking the time out of your day to allow me to ask you a few questions. Annika, if you could just tell us a little bit about your project and what made you choose that as your focus for this session.
I did a calendar, and at the start of the project, it was supposed to be like a calendar that uses AI to help people using the calendar. But closer to the end of the project, I wasn't able to published the website, so the AI couldn't be added on. And I
Mhm.
chose this project because it was like a problem I had with I had to know when to do my homework and know when to study for my tests, and I decided on this project.
Well, that's wonderful. I think, calendars are something that we all deal with in everyday life. And so I think taking a practical, um, you know, not problem, but just situation that you wanted to work more on and fine tune is very insightful, especially for a sixth grader. So, since starting the project and building your own calendar, what are some things that you've learned, whether it's about the way you work or how you tackle tasks since starting the project?
I learned that not everything goes the way you want it, and there are some definite problems, and sometimes you have to work around them and come up with a different solution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both very important things for life. So you're way ahead of the game there. So that's wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit what it was like to work with Juhi on your project and the relationship you two formed?
Yeah, it was really fun, and I was learning something every meeting, and Juhi explained everything that I didn't understand, and it was really fun.
Great. Well, we love to hear that, magic isn't just all about learning, it's about the fun that happens while you're working together. And so you use that adjective a few times. So we're very excited to hear that.
Mhm.
Juhi, can you tell us about your experience working with Annika?
Yeah, it was really fun. I've never really done like AI integration on websites before, so it was really great to just learn like how that works and the different types of AI integrations. And Anika's very curious about things, so
Mhm.
it was really great to just go through the web development process with her, like from scratch, and just learn, like relearn like everything with her again.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's great. I think a lot of people when they learn about programs such as Magic, they automatically assume like, oh, the mentee is going to learn so much from the mentor. But uh, something that we learn time and time again is that the mentor learns so much from the mentee. So can you just tell us about one or two things that you have learned from Annika, whether it was through the project itself or just teaming up with her?
Yeah, I learned a lot about staying curious. Um, like whenever we would do something, like Annika, well, like she was always curious about things, like how does something work? So it was really great to just like work with her on actually figuring out why some things work because since I've been working on web development for a while, like I just assumed that, yeah, things just work this way. Like I've never had to explain why it works a certain way. So yeah, it was it was really fun to sort of Google things together and try to figure out what the answer is.
Yeah, that it's nice to always like take a step back and question like, well, why does this work this way? Or, can we pursue this from a different pathway? And I think magic brings about so many of those opportunities for both mentors and mentees. So Annika, you are in sixth grade and you just took on this um, in-depth project for the last 10 to 12 weeks. And, in the next few months, you might meet some new students at your school, or some of your friends might be asking about magic. And, what is something that you would tell them about this experience that would encourage them to apply for the program?
I tell them like it's a really fun experience and you learn
Hmm.
so much and it's not like hard work and you can choose a project that you want to do.
Hmm.
And yeah, you kind of get to learn more about like coding and stuff and
Hmm.
different projects because that's kind of like a lot that's happening. Like AI is being used everywhere, so you can learn a lot about that too.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's truly the mission of Magic, is to help young women who are interested in STEM, in the broad range of STEM, focus on areas that they are interested in and how they can apply it to their own lives. And so, and we want them to have fun. And so I'm just so happy that you have said time and time again how much fun this experience was for you.
Mhm.
So, we can at Magic we can say it all we want, but coming from a mentee, it means so much more, I think. So I'm glad to hear that from you. And Juhi, a similar question for you. What keeps you coming back as a mentor? What is something that you would tell maybe a coworker or a friend who is considering mentoring? What would you tell them to encourage them to apply?
Yeah, I've actually referred around 3 or 4 of my friends already for mentoring at Magic because they were so excited about it. And I've
Hmm.
just told them the truth. Like, it's not like I'm teaching Anika anything. Like,
Hmm.
everything's coming from her. I'm just like guiding her. Like the motivation, the project, the work, it's all coming from her. So she's the one who's growing, and I'm just like helping lead her on the right path. So it's sort of like a journey that we're taking together, where she's the captain and I'm just part of her crew, or like I'm the navigator, like helping her along.
Yeah, what a perfect analogy. And thank you both so much for taking the time to sit down with me, talk about your journey as the captain and the crew member. And I just want to congratulate you on an amazing session, uh, a wonderful project and presentation. You both should just be so proud of yourselves.
Thanks.
Thank you.